So understanding the customer expectations right up front is so crucial. Understanding their budget, which is kind of like this closely held secret of like, customers feel like if they tell you what they're expecting to pay, that you'll just manipulate that. But I think people need to understand there are so many variables, and this is your job to educate on all kinds of levels of being like, and you can go down to basics, guys, with this and say, hey, when I talk about budget, the reason why I ask is because if we're doing flooring, there's grades of flooring down to $1.99 a square foot or hundreds of dollars per square foot for a particular product. The cost range is limitless. Labor involved with doing things. So all we're trying to gauge with the budget is we're having an expectation right out of the gate that we're the guys to do this job for you.
Is a really great call out, because it's a scary question, I think, for a lot of people to ask, because it feels like almost invasive, or it feels like a private thing. What I tried to do, I think everything you just mentioned in regards to like getting to the budget, educating on why you need to know the budget or how it helps you help them, is key. And then I think if you're afraid to ask for like a single number, you can always be like, hey, can you give me like some kind of range as well? It still gets you in the ballpark of like, okay, now we can continue the conversation.
There's been many times when we've had people with bottom line, hey, we can't spend more than $50,000 that spend $75,000, $80,000.
Yeah.
The budget does kind of give you a baseline to let them know what they can get for their money, and to make sure that you're even in the running with them for kind of anything close. We've had a couple of projects where the budget number is so far off that you just say, well, you'd like 2 bathrooms done and your kitchen for the cost of 1 bathroom. So just to kind of educate them. And if they're like, whoa, we had no idea. And you say, you guys can part ways without putting any more time into it.